Okay, we're on. Welcome again, guys. And I think it's high time that we were introduced to a new data type. So far we've seen strings, which are sequences of characters. We've seen integers and also floating point numbers. Now, Booleans are fundamental to programming. You're going to use them a huge amount, so let's get into them. I'm going to get rid of this slide before I get a headache. Right, so a Boolean expression is something in our programs that evaluates to true or false. They're the only possible values. Now, they're named after George Boole, a 19th century English mathematician and philosopher. That's true. They're fun to learn about. That's also true. Indubitably. Okay, so in Python, we have the keywords true and false. Now, the capitalization of the first letter is required. We'll get an error message otherwise. So, let's see some common Boolean expressions. And we're going to use comparison operators in this video. Now, Boolean expressions get much more powerful when we combine them with conditional statements logical operators, but we're just going to do the very basics in this video. So the first comparison operator I'm going to talk about is the equality operator. Now for this we use the double equal sign, not to be confused with the single equal sign, which is the assignment operator. Single equals assignment, double equals equality. Apologise for talking to you like a deaf pensioner, but to be fair, some of us are. So if we have 2 equals 2, we get true. But 2 equals 5, we get false, which I hope is unsurprising. So conversely, we have the not equals 2 operator, which we do with the exclamation mark, or you may call it the bang. I've heard it called the pling, but I think I'll stick with exclamation mark and then 1 equals sign. So 2 is not equals to 2 is false, and 2 is not equals to 5 is true. Right, so moving along, we have the greater than symbol. Now, the arrow points to the smallest number is a trick I was taught as a little boy if you get the greater than and less than mixed up, but we have greater than, so 2 is greater than 12 is false. So then obviously 12 greater than 2 is true. Now we also have greater than or equals to. So whilst 2 is greater than 2 is false, 2 is greater than or equals to 2 is true. So the less than is in some ways the opposite, but works in exactly the same way. So we also have less than or equals to as well. Just do a couple of examples. I'm just pretty much hitting keys at random here. 5 is less than 34 is true, and 4 is less than 1 is false. Right, okay, so those are all of the operators I want to cover. I just want to mention though that you can also use these on strings, so I hope that the equality and the not equals operators are fairly self-explanatory. If the sequence of characters differs in any way, now that includes capitalization, spaces, then they're not going to be equal. When it comes to greater than and less than though, how it works is you get A is less than D. Now this is true because A comes before D in the alphabet. Remember, hit that like button if you're learning from these videos. What you should be aware of though is that all capital letters come before small letters. So that means that capital Z is going to be less than any small letter. Let's go with F. Right, so that's how it works for that. It's arguably not the best way to compare strings. There are other ways, but it certainly works, and it's obviously up to you if you want to do it. Right, so I think that's everything I want to cover in this video. Next time we will be introducing conditional statements, so I hope you can join me there and enjoy also the rest of your day. Thank you very much.